Yeah, so I was sitting here thinking about my choices because I have choices and options myself. So, with that being said, if he's comfortable to come back to me to talk to me, then so be it. If not, then it's whatever. I completely understand because at the end of the day, is like you have to deal with your demons. You got to fight your battles. Only you can make things right because at the end of the day, it takes two to have a relationship, but it takes that one person to make something right for the other. If you really want to be in a relationship with this person and you really feel like this person is everything that you've been looking for, everything you desire and need in your life, then you do everything you can to be with that person. You give that person the time of day. You show that person from every which way how much you really care about that person, how much you want that person in your life or you need that person in your life. Whatever's in your heart, you follow that. Okay? A lot of people make head over heart decisions, and I think that's kind of messed up in a way because you could be with somebody for so long and y'all have the best bond ever, and all of a sudden someone new just happens to cross your eye, and you just happen to forget about the relationship you had already with this person that you so caught in love with, and you've messed it up for some new girl or new guy. And it's like one night of passion will give you a whole lifetime of pain. And what these guys tend to forget is that not all girls, I'm gonna keep it PG-13, is good. Just like not all guys are good. And it's like if you've been with somebody for a very long time, and we're not talking about just months, we're talking about years. You know each other for years, you've been with each other for years. Why would you sit here and be so stupid and so desperate to get rid of the relationship you have for some new chick or some new dude that you don't even know about? Like, seriously, for what? Is it really worth breaking up your relationships or your marriages? And it's like, okay, you run to that girl or you run to that guy, and yeah, you get your shit off for a good amount of time, and then after that, you want to run back to your girlfriend or boyfriend that you was with for a long time. It don't work that way. It really don't work that way, and that disgusts me a whole lot. Now, here's where people got me messed up at because yeah, you have all rights to say what you have to say and fight or argue with this person because you've been with this person for a long time. In my case, this person and I was dating off and on for years. And at one point, we let an 8-year gap come between us. I didn't know what to do. Like I say, things are out of my control, and I felt like it was nothing I can do about it. But we did talk, and we had several conversations. And long story short, we just realized that we need to learn how to miss each other, learn how to appreciate a lot about each other to make us, you know, it's like they say you don't know what you got till it's gone. Now, I underestimated him. And I feel like because he was in jail for so long that he missed out on a lot when it comes to life. And he did. So now that he's back in the public, he's starting to learn a lot. And he's starting to learn some things about himself. Like, oh, I didn't know I was going to get so many girls looking at me. I was going to get so many attention. I didn't know I was going to make so many friends and this and that and whatever the case is. And now he was having second thoughts when it comes to me and him. And that really hurt me. Now that's the part that really hurt me because now that you're starting to expose yourself to a lot of girls out here, or girls starting to notice you as you walking down the street minding your business, you feel like, oh, if I could capture girls' attention, I'm sure Sherelle could wait. I'm sure that, she ain't going to do nothing about it. Let me go test the water out here and then go back to her to see, if we could still kick it or we could still be something to each other after I test the waters. I was saying, like, are you freaking kidding me? And that's exactly what he did. And the fact that he came to me and told me that he met somebody and they've been dating off and on for a whole year. Mind you, while me and him was like off and on and me and him was trying to work things out, he went and met somebody else. And I was so hurt. I was so heartbroken. And yeah, I argued his ass down. I was not gonna let him get away with it, because I was like, first of all, ain't no way in hell that you could sit here and put me through this, and I've been sitting here waiting for you. That really hurt me, and I'm sure it would hurt anybody out here. If you've been waiting for somebody that you truly love and feel like that's your soulmate for a good amount of time, and all of a sudden they want to sit here and try to say to you they want to test the waters out here, but if it doesn't work out with them, then they want to come back to you. How would you feel about that? Like, seriously, be honest with yourself. How would you feel about that? How would you sit here and react to that? And it's like, you can't sit here and tell me not to react to anything or in any way. So, what I did, I thought about it, took a couple of days to think about it, and I made a final decision to leave him alone. It hurt me a lot. I cried because I was deeply in love with this man. I met him when I was 16, and we was dating off and on. And even though it was off and on, I still had a lot of love for him. Just because we wasn't around for a good amount of time, that doesn't mean I wasn't in love with him. So yeah, I was kind of hurt, but I had to move on, and I did. So now, a year later, I'm single, and yeah, he's in my mind. He's still in my mind every now and then, but it's like I'm not obsessing over him. And and now when I'm not doing nothing, I do meet peoples. Like if I'm kicking back, chilling, whatever I'm doing me, I do meet some peoples out here. People do catch my eye like I catch their eye, and I happen to meet people on social media or in person. So, what another thing I wanted to talk to you about is the spiritual attack that was being brought on me. So, I was talking to another spiritual healer. She was doing a nice reading, and she felt my energy as well as other people's energy, but my energy really stuck out to her because she said that it was two people that was lusting after me, and then there was two people who was envious of me. It was a guy and a girl. The girl, I found out who she is because I met her on a social media app, and it really made me nervous. I wasn't scared. I was nervous a little bit because I was like, yo, this girl came off as the sweetest person you can be, like you could ever meet. We talked. We had a conversation for almost an hour, and we talked about a lot of things. So I noticed that she wanted to try to turn me into her and wanted me to work with her on the app and try to make money with her. Even though she said that she wanted me to make my own money and be my own person and change my whole identity. So I thought it was kind of weird. So after this whole stupid conversation we had and kind of found out she was trying to erase my whole existence, that was enough to let me know, oh, she's the devil. I'm working with the devil. And if I make this deal with her, I will regret this for the rest of my life. So I said no. So she sat here and had me wait for a couple of minutes, and then she said she wanted to give me some really good ideas of what to do. And I realized this chick, she's working with some black magic, and then she really exposed herself to me about it. So long story short, I declined her offer and I blocked her immediately. I never wanted to speak to her again because she really was disrespectful towards me, telling me she wanted my whole existence to be erased so she could reinvent me and make me into one of her. And I was like, hell no. Grown ass woman. She like she could be in her 30s or 40s. So I was like, yo, she was like her late 30s going to her 40s. That's how she looked. But bottom line is I was not taking that. We was not going to be friends. And then I found out less than 24 hours later, she tried to do a spiritual attack on me using black magic. Now y'all know when that type of thing happen, it slows you down. It hurts you mentally, emotionally, and physically because it gains your spirit, like it gains your energy. Once you use black magic on somebody, that person will feel tired, they will feel fatigued, they'll feel lazy, like they don't want to do nothing. Sometimes they feel confused, and then they will feel some type of way that will be the opposite of who they truly are. And I learned that from another spiritual reader on YouTube about it, that if you ever try to gain anybody's attention and they refuse to give you their energy or their attention and use black magic on them, 9 times out of 10 that will work and that person will give you their attention. But guess what? The outcome of it it could be very hurtful and brutal, and it will be on you for the rest of your life, because you using somebody's will, like you make them come to you against their will. Whatever you wanted them to do, you're making them do against their will, and guess what? The consequences behind that is not pretty. So this is why they say don't do that to people. Don't use black magic on innocent peoples, especially if you don't know how to do it. The outcome of it is very brutal. You can mess up that person's life, but most of all, karma will come back to you. And it's a very special, horrible kind of karma that does come back to you. It hurts you. It hurts your family. If you got kids, it will hurt your kids. So don't do that shit. Black magic will never work on somebody, especially if that person has God in their life. If that person is very spiritual, or they holy, or whatever the case is, they protected by the blood of Jesus. Your magic would never work. Just like how people's magic never worked on me, and I know who used black magic to put on me. I've seen so many people that was trying to use black magic, and I was like, yo, that is so not right, and it was a turn off to me. Now I understand clearly that I pissed off some peoples out here, but using your black magic is not going to work on me. Trying to get me back in your life so you could bound, like you could how you say it, not bound you, but pretty much be stuck on you and you only. I'm letting you know that's not working. And I know who's been doing it. And I'm showing proof that it's not working, because if their black magic was working on me, trust and believe, I would be in their lives. The fact that I'm not in their lives and I'm not doing what they want me to do, and I'm sitting here talking to y'all and I'm over here physically by myself, showed you that it's not working. I am truly covered by the blood of Jesus, and I believe Jesus wholeheartedly. He is in my heart, my life, and I do read the Bible when I'm alone. So bottom line, it's never going to work, so stop trying. Everybody out here that's doing that to other people's, stop trying, because the consequences behind it is not pretty. So that's all I just wanted to clear out with y'all, and I'll see y'all later.